Well, hello, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. So, I asked you guys to deliver me some characters. For this week, I have decided to do a cuddle, marry, kill. Not a smush, marry, kill, as some of you more perverted types might be into. Well, you see, I am ace. Yes, that's right. Asexual represent. So, yeah, I am an ace boy, which means, I don't like the smooshing, as they say. I'm also dead, so, that comes with its own host of problems. But that said, I feel Cuddle, Marry, Kill is quite appropriate. And, of course, since we are an anime channel, I decided to do an anime edition of Cuddle, Marry, Kill. If this does well, hey, maybe we'll do some more. If not, then I get it. You guys hate me. I totally understand. I mean, I get it. Be like that sometimes. But with that said, let's go ahead and jump to the first few questions. First few suggestions. Wow, this is off to a great start. Oh god, okay, so Simon suggests Mommy from Rent-A-Girlfriend, Rachel from Tower of God, and Nina from Code Geass. Wow. Right away, just the worst possible timeline. Okay, I'm going to say I would... Oh man, you really had to do me like this. I don't know. I don't know. How about... Okay, let's weigh the options, right? Mommy is a manipulative psycho. So is Rachel, but she's also, just flat out evil. She's just a bad person. Mommy's at least somewhat redeemable, kind of, sort of, I guess. She has feelings. We'll say that. Mommy at least has feelings. Rachel seems to be an unfeeling cold machine. Again, keep in mind, I only know season 1 of the show, right? And I love season 1 of the show, but still. And I love Rachel and Mommy as characters. They're both expertly written, but I also hate them. And then there's Nina from Code Geass, who's just kind of weird. She's just a weird character. Don't really know how to feel, but you know what? I'm gonna kill Nina. I'll kill Nina. Yeah, I'll kill... but then I have to cuddle Rachel or Mommy. I don't like that. I'll still kill Nina. I'm still gonna kill Nina. I'll cuddle Rachel, and I'll marry Mommy John. Mommy John! I don't know why I felt like saying it like Majima, but yeah. I'll kill Nina. I'll cuddle Rachel. And I'll marry Mommy. At least she's fine. Next up, Danny suggests Aizawa from My Hero Academia, Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen. That's the spinoff. And Roy Mustang from Fullmetal Alchemist. Okay, immediately right off the top, kill Roy. Just kill Roy. I have no love for Roy. I don't know how many of you guys are gonna be shocked to hear this, because I'm sure I just shocked the hell out of you by saying kill Roy. I don't really care about Fullmetal Alchemist, at all. I thought it was fine. I watched 03, and I kind of felt nothing. I was just like, okay, it's alright. I don't hate it. And the more time passed, the more that indifference just grew. Some of the characters are okay. Roy's cool, he's a cool character. But I just don't feel the same way that others do. Other people just love this freaking guy. I feel nothing for this dude. He's cool, I guess, but that's about as far as it goes. For me, it comes down to Nanami and Aizawa. Which one do I like more? And if I had to pick, if I could only pick one, I would say cuddle Nanami. I'll cuddle Nanami and marry Aizawa, because Aizawa's a bit of a mess, like me. So I kind of feel Aizawa. I feel like we'd make a good pair. I am a zombie boy, which might be a problem. But I just won't eat Aizawa. That's just the thing. We'll just Aizawa and I, we can wake up in the morning, feed our 52 cats, and have a nice cup of herbal tea, and he can complain about Class 1A while I just kind of nod along and pretend like I know what he's talking about. Because, yeah, I'm sure that's a thing that he does frequently, is just complain about Class 1A. As opposed to Nanami, who I feel like would be nice to cuddle with for a date, But then after that, I don't know. I don't sense husbando vibes from Nanami in terms of like, does he have husbando energy? I think Nanami's an attractive dude. I think he does have some husbando. In fact, I'd say he has a decent amount of husbando material to work with. However, I just feel like Aizawa has a little bit more in the tank. I should say that. There's a part of me that does see Nanami as husbando material, but just not as strong as Aizawa. So yeah, that's the tea. Aizawa is the one I'd marry. Nanami is the one I'd cuddle, and Roy, who cares? Oh god, this one, okay. Natalie suggests Mikasa, Historia, and Gabby from Attack on Titan, with the added message of, and there goes your comment section. You ain't kidding. Okay, so here's the thing. Gabby is a child. So Gabby's immediately gonna die. The benefit is that it's Gabby, so who cares? Except for the people who feel, like they like Gabby. I'm not one of those people, so frick Gabby. Gabby can die. Don't care about Gabby at all. Can't wait for the Gabby stance to be like, but she's a child. You're a bad person. Ah! Like every single time I've ever complained about Gabby. Yeah, can't wait for the, she's a bad person. Gabby's misunderstood. Misunderstood Gabby. I don't know what this voice was. But yeah, I truly don't care about Gabby. Gabby can die. So for me, it's once again, just like Roy, Gabby's just on the chopping block, and it comes down to Mikasa or Historia. It comes down to the other two. And I'm going to probably shock some people. I would cuddle Mikasa and marry Historia. I love Historia. That said, I feel like Mikasa would be an awesome cuddler, but I feel like marrying Mikasa would come with too much baggage. She's too attached to Eren, and I just can't see it working out. I just can't see it working out. It'd be too much of a hassle. I don't want to deal with that. Whereas Historia is not only a queen, so you get to be like some sort of royalty by proxy. That's pretty awesome. But she's also just, I don't know. Historia's just great. I just like Historia a lot. I think she's super sweet. She's fun. She's probably the most human of the cast, which is funny. I just think Historia, a lot of the scouts I actually find are the best characters in Titan, outside of like Eren, who I like, but I feel like people kind of overblow that character a little bit. They're like, whoa, look at the character development. Eren didn't develop. He literally, he had a shift in character. He hasn't developed yet. I don't know why everyone keeps talking about character development for Eren. That literally never happened. Wow, full of hot takes I am today. But, yeah, I just feel like a lot of the scouts are the better characters in Titan, and Historia is one of the best. I absolutely love Historia. I love where they took the character. I think everything about Historia is great, so I would happily marry Historia, even though I ship her more with Ymir than anything else. But hey, you guys put me in this situation. I don't know what I could say. This is a good one. Erica suggests Kiryu, Majima, and Ichiban from Yakuza. Now, if you haven't played the Yakuza games, fix that. The Yakuza games are some of my favorite games of all time, and I'm not even caught up yet, which unfortunately means, Ichiban, you gotta die. I don't really know Ichiban that well, because I'm not that far caught up. That said, based off the trailers and everything I hear about Ichiban, I am going to probably regret this pick down the line, because I have a feeling I'm gonna friggin' love this guy. That said, I would of course marry Kiryu. I would 100% marry Kiryu. Kiryu is like the definition of husbando. He's literally got it all, He's a badass, and he's tough, and he's cool, but he's also soft and sweet, and he's got a nice side, and he's like got dad energy. He's just a nice dude. He's a nice guy. I really like Kiryu's just probably like one of the better gaming protagonists, just because he's freaking Kiryu. He's just a nice guy. He just radiates that husbando energy. He'd wake you up and make you some breakfast if you felt like it. Whereas Majima would definitely take you out of the town. Majima, as I said in my rating your husbandos video, Majima's like an S-tier husbando as well. He is no slouch either. Majima is just, he's got a different vibe to Kiryu. Kiryu's like nice and sweet, he treats you well, whereas Majima would be like, let's go on a spree, and like you just run around and whoop ass all over Kamado Ocho, like you just kick tail all over Kamado Ocho, then you'd go home and you'd like watch a movie with Majima, So I would say cuddle Majima, marry Kiryu, and unfortunately kill Ichiban. So yeah, those are my picks for the Yakuza one. Good question. Hell yeah. Yakuza represent. Raphael suggests Ram, Rem, and Amelia. Dang, that's a tough one nowadays. Ram, Rem, and Amelia. Oh man, again, this is gonna be full of hot takes. So I'm gonna start with the positive. I'm definitely going to marry Ram. I love Ram. I'm gonna marry Ram. I think Ram is just the friggin' best. I love Ram so much. It's funny when season 1 came out, and I was like, I like Ram. She's my favorite. Like of like the Ram, Rem, and Amelia debate. Everyone's like Ram, what? Like that doesn't even make sense. And I'm like, oh yeah. I don't see you guys having a lot to say this season. Those people are awfully quiet this season. That's because Ram has, you know, firmly asserted her dominance as best girl. Well, maybe not best girl. Karush is still best girl. But, yeah, Ram is pretty friggin' awesome as well. So, hell yeah, definitely waifooing up Ram. That said, I would cuddle Amelia. I'm sorry, Ram. I'm really sorry, Rem. Like, I'm really, really sorry, Rem. But, like, everything that's been going on with Amelia, it's just, it's tough, you know? Like, you know what? How about, if there were an option to cuddle both of you and then just I die instead, I would take that. I would take that 100% because they're both great. This was a tough call to make, okay? I actually deliberated on this one for quite a while, and I came to the decision that it'd be Amelia. I would cuddle Amelia, which unfortunately means, Rem, my girl, I'm sorry. It didn't have to be this way. But alas, Raphael, he made me pick. He made me do it. I didn't want to do it, Rem. I'm sorry. I let you down. Anyway, next question. Oh, and the pain continues. Deep suggests Ash, Ag, or shorter. Cool, just ripped my heart out. I am gonna say, kill Ag. Why? Because spoilers in 3, 2, 1. AG's the only one who isn't dead. Out of the 3, AG's the only one who hasn't died. So you could try that out, AG. You could try. I'm sorry, my boy. I love you, AG. But like, out of the 3, AG is the only one who's not dead. So let's just go ahead and kill AG, and then we can just bring him back. And I can do that because I am magic. I will figure out a way. So AG, AG's gonna be just fine. But yeah, we're gonna kill AG temporarily, and then we're gonna resurrect him. So there we go. Happy ending. Happy ending for everybody. And that keeps Ash and Shorter alive. So I'm going to say cuddle Ash, and I'm going to marry Shorter. I'm going to marry Shorter, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Ash and AG is inseparable. I am not marrying one or the other. They are meant to be together. Shorter, you're with me. I'm going to marry Shorter. I don't know if Shorter necessarily is like husbando material. I've never really thought of him like that. But I can see it. I can really see it. I think Ash and AG just work too well together. I can't husbando either one of those guys up, but Shorter, I can see it. I can see it. I'm gonna husbando up Shorter. That makes the most sense to me. And yeah, like I said, I'll cuddle Ash. We'll just hang out, watch a movie, all that fun nonsense. I don't know what movie Ash would be into. Probably 90s action movies, I guess. Well, actually, probably more like 80s action movies. Yeah. Anyway, next question. Let's move on. Chiki suggests Giyu, Shinobu, and Rengoku from Kimetsu no Yaiba. I am going to kill Giyu, like right off the pop. This is another one like Roy Mustang where everybody just loves Giyu, and I don't hate Giyu. Like, I actually think Giyu's kind of cool. I actually think he's cooler than Roy, but I don't know, man. Like, I've seen a lot of other characters who are similar to Giyu just kind of rock this look a little bit better. Just kind of, and I don't mean just like in terms of like attire strictly. I just mean like the whole vibe. I've just seen it done better. I like Giyu. He's just not my favorite of this type of character. So I'd say kill Giyu, and then I would cuddle Rengoku. I would definitely cuddle Rengoku. I don't know much about him. I haven't seen the Train movie yet. I like trains, so I'm going to enjoy that movie, but I also know that I like Rengoku. Based off everything that we saw from him in Season 1 and promotional material for this friggin' movie, when is this movie going to come out? I mean, we have a date now, but it's not going to come, but I'm not going to theaters to see this thing. Friggin' Backstreet Boys reunion tour is still going on, so I gotta wait until it comes out digital. Anyway, that's a rant for another day. But yeah, Rengoku, he seems pretty sick. I like him a lot. That said, it's all about Shinobu. Shinobu, I'm marrying Shinobu. Absolute queen, absolute top tier, one of the better waifus to come out of Shonen in a while. I love Shinobu. She's an absolute queen. Marry me and step on me, please. Let's move on. You know what? I'm not even sorry. I'm not even sorry. Silver suggests Kira Yoshikage from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Light Yagami from Death Note, and Izaya from Durarara. Kill Izaya. Immediate kill Izaya. Again, with the hot takes. I know that a lot of people are going to be like, but JoJo, Izaya's ace. And look, I recognize that, but that doesn't mean I have to like him. I actually can't stand this character. And again, for more hot takes, I don't really like Durarara at all. Like, I just don't get what the hype is with this show. I thought the show was pretty, like, this show's like a 6 or a 5 for me. I just don't vibe with Durarara at all. And Izaya is one of the reasons. I just can't stand Izaya. Like, I just think he's really pretentious. Like, the writing for Izaya is really pretentious, and I just can't stand the character. So yeah, definitely kill Izaya. I got no love for him. I would cuddle Light and then rip up the notebook while he's not looking. Or at least throw the notebook to L and be like, it was Light! maybe things could have been different if I did that. But yeah, just I guess I'll cuddle Light only because I killed Izaya. Because Light's a shithead. So I'll cuddle you only because I'm forced to. Even though I do think Light's a brilliant character. But you know, you don't want to cuddle Light. That'd be a bad time. Light seems like a bad cuddler. Like, he just seems like he'd be, like, distant and not really paying attention. He just seems like he'd be a bad boyfriend in general. It's why we're not marrying him. And instead, we're marrying this. We're marrying Yoshikage Kira. Look, he at least looks like David Bowie. So that's, you know, a plus. But, like, yeah, Kira, I mean, as far as, like, evil husbandos go, he's not a bad pick. He might actually treat you nice, as long as you know, like, don't mind him staring at your hands all the damn time. Gosh, that's really creepy, Kira. You gotta work on that, my dude. But yeah, I'd say Kira. I'd go with Kira. Like, I don't mind him staring at my gross zombie hands, as long as he doesn't mind. I don't think he's gonna like that. He's gonna kill me, isn't he? But with that said, that is gonna wrap up today's video here, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to boop that up snoot. Share if you care, leave a comment down below, and of course, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, set notifications to all, let all of AniTube know that you're here. And of course, before we go, as always, I want to give a big thank you to the good folks in the T Squadron. Look at these beautiful people. Look at all these beautiful names, and hey, if you'd like to join these beautiful people, there are 2 ways to do so. The first is by hitting that join button right beside the sub button. That gets you a badge next to your name, some emotes to spam in the comments, and of course your name scrolling past the screen here. Or you could check out that Patreon link in the description. Either way, it is super appreciated. So once again, a big thank you to the T Squadron. There is music being played upstairs and the vacuum's going off, which of course means only one thing. I have to end this video before it gets way too loud. So until next time, bye!